Wow. just, just wow. Holy crap, you guys. Never have I seen an animated series, especially in American animation. Especially, actually, that's yeah. In most cartoon animated shows, it's like you get a series end, but it feels like, did it really need to end though? With this, it's like, yeah, this was the ending we waited 10 years for. This was something we really wanted, and it paid off after 10 episodes of just pure awesomeness again and again and again and again. Wow. So before I get into this review, I want to say, thank you, Gennady Tartakovsky, and everyone who was a part of this series, and for giving us the ending we waited 10 years for, and, avoiding all the other mishaps that we've encountered of Teen Titans Go, Ben 10, and Powerpuff Girls, and a few other reboots here and there. And hopefully, this opens the door to, showing that we can get more adult animated shows. Because if you guys look at the ratings, Jack has been consistently #1 in the ratings on Saturday for cable television every night. Well, for the past 4 nights straight. But in the other times, he's been at least, the Samurai Jack cartoon has at least been in the top 5 every time. So, yeah. I really hope this opens the door to show that animation can be, it can be more for an older audience, and we can do something that's not Family Guy in terms of adult animation. So that's what I really want. And yeah, I know there has been adult animated shows in the past. What I mean is, to make it show they can be marketable, even though we had the Spawn animated series, it didn't really have a great following to it, unfortunately. So hopefully, maybe we can get an animated series. Hopefully Tarkovsky can, give us something new in the future. Like, can we get an ending to Symbionic Titan, maybe? Just throwing that out there. But yeah. So let's get on with this review. So if you guys remember way back when Ashi was searching for everybody in the, searching for Jack when he was about to commit suicide, she encountered all these characters. Well, this time, we get to see all the characters we didn't get to see then, and then some. We got to see even the Jump Good guy. I was even like, I don't even like that episode. I was like, it's Jump Good. I can't remember his name, but I was just like, Jump Good. And the dogs from the pilot episode. Well, one of them, which I guess dogs live in the future. I guess dogs live very long because it's been 50 years. And anyway, we get to see the Scotsman again, and his daughters. We get to see all these characters again that Jack has had an effect on. And then comes probably one of the coolest parts of this episode. Aku, he sends this televised video of this televised screening of Jack's execution, and it starts out with the original opening. It even has Mako's voiceover to it, and I was like, that is how you do a tribute. That right there is how you do a tribute to a beloved actor. Avatar Season 2 did that too, and they did it really well. But yeah, this would be like the second best thing. I mean, the Tale of Iroh, of course, is just perfect. Was a beautiful send-off to Mako, but this is like silver medal, and that ain't bad. So yeah, Jack he's hit the bottom, and then out of nowhere, all of Jack's allies show up, which made me go, how the hell did you guys get here so fast? Really, like, how the hell did you guys get here so fast? I mean, I know you guys all probably know where Aku is now, but how the fuck did you get here so quick? But yeah, everyone's fighting. Even the Woolies, the Archers, the Sea People. Man, there's so many characters. Even the Spartans showed up. When rockets get shot at Aku, he's like, "Who did that?" And then you hear a voice go, "The 300 fight for one." And I was like, "They did it!" Yeah. So that was really cool. It'd been cool, like, maybe to see the samurai show up. Like, the samurai shows up and he's just like, "Yeah, bring it." That'd have been cool. Anyway. So yeah, Jack and Ashi are fighting, and he's like, fight it, you need to keep fighting and all this. And Aku is just laying waste to everybody. And it's actually, like, I couldn't help but think to myself, that scene in Return of the King, which actually was on yesterday, I was watching it yesterday, so this is really a good correlation, where, of course, Aragorn goes to the King of Rohan, and he's like, Gondor calls for aid, then Rohan will answer. I kind of think that moment when all of Jack's allies get together, it's like, the samurai calls for aid, then the Scotsman will answer. So yeah. Also, I love that moment where the Scotsman and Jack reunite, even though he's still like he's a Force ghost, Celtic Force, yeah, with Celtic magic, but still he's a Force ghost for lack of a better word. I know he's not really. It's not really the Force, but we can't help but think that now, can we? But yeah, I love that moment where they just meet again. I'm like, oh, just like old times. And I love that moment in the middle of the battle where all of where Ashi, got tongue-tied there, Ashi is battling all of the Scotsman's daughters, and he's like, well, take your pick, Jackie. He's like, no thank you. What? And he's just freaking out in the middle of the battle, like, just like the good old days. And he's like, I found someone. Oh, really? Who? Her. I don't think she's your type. In the middle of it all, it's it's wonderful. So yeah, this so of course Jack manages to break through to Ashi, and Ashi somehow now has Aku's powers, which I was like, that's a little contrived. But yeah, then she's just out of nowhere just opens a time portal back to the past where Aku is finally killed by Jack's hands, and it's a great moment where we just see Aku just die finally after all these years, and it's so gratifying. Also, there's an odd moment where Aku is just raining down death upon everyone, and the Scotsman is blowing a bagpipe to shield his magical bagpipe. Which also, I love his entrance, by the way, where he comes flying in on with magical bagpipes with his daughters riding giant war reindeer, and I just couldn't help but think. I couldn't help to myself but think, fuck your logic. This is awesome. Yeah, fuck you, logic. Anyway, so Aku and Ashi travel back to the past. Jack kills Aku, and they all live happily ever after until their child gets obsessed with his grandfather and joins a cult led by Supreme Leader. Oh wait, that's another thing. Sorry, that's not what happens. Here's what really happens, though. So we're all happy, it's all, we're all having a gay old time, and everyone's happy. There's going to be a wedding between Ashi and Jack. It's going to be magnificent. And then time relativity happens. And it's not good for Jack. What I mean is, if you guys know the whole theory of you kill your dad, you don't exist, yeah. So without Aku, Ashi can't exist, and the powers that be wipe her from existence in front of Jack on their wedding day. Wow. Yeah, that is a kick in the balls, isn't it? Like, that is like Killing Joke level. Like, I know Aku didn't do it intentionally, but that's like fate giving Jack the middle finger. Like, after over 50 years of fighting Aku and all this, and then he finally finds peace, and it's like, then the universe is like, LOL, nope! Yeah. So, that happened. Also, we just, and I know some people were like, well, why didn't we get to see the final battle with, Aku and the Ghost of the Scotsman? I don't really think it matters, because when Jack killed Aku in the past, time just kind of reset itself. So that timeline doesn't exist anymore. Jack basically created Flashpoint in a way. So, yeah. So yeah, it ends with just Jack looking kind of hopeful. But I kind of left with an answer, with a question going, so is time, due to the time travel, is he still immortal? Is that still a thing? Is he still, immortal? I don't know. They didn't explain that. Now that Aku's gone, but they didn't say that it was his connection with Aku. It was because of the time travel that made him immortal. So yeah. Is that still a thing? I want to know answers. And again, I know the Scotsman thing is going to bother some people, that it just ends with the Scotsman shielding everyone. But like I said, time kind of reset itself, so it's kind of no longer prudent, because yeah, time kind of got reset when Jack and Ashi went to the past. So yeah. Anyway, this was a really great episode. I think my only complaint is, again, those little bits and pieces, those tiny little plot holes here and there. And I think it would have been cool if this episode was at least extended to like maybe a 40-minute episode. I mean, this is the series finale, for God's sakes. I mean, go all out, right? But having said all that, this was a beautiful series from start to finish, and I absolutely loved every fucking moment of this episode. It's a great series, and it was a great season, and it was a great series, and it's great to see this story finally end. So, yeah, again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you, Gennady Tartakovsky, for giving us such a great series, and, you know, leaving us on such a great note for Jack and for us. So, yeah, this was amazing, and I'm probably going to binge the shit out of it, on a whole. Anyway, so you guys tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think of the Samurai Jack series finale? Did you guys like it? Did you guys hate it? Did the little plot holes bother you or not? Just comment below, let me know, and once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.